and I instantly went asleep. True story. 30 seconds before I actually pushed the blue button, I felt the sleep. Night night energy, but I fought it. Oh, it was quick. It came. I was like, oh. But I'm like in the energy of like, catching it. It's good for me though. It's good for me that I have heavyweight energy. Iron sharpens iron. They share their energy with me. It's a gift, so I must use it wisely. Darlings, good evening, good folks. So, a lot going on in regards to the celestial realm. Hindsight, confirmations. So, we're going into our third retrograde, but you're feeling it already. Okay, some of you are already feeling it. Those who are woke, awakened. And, Lord have mercy, control that. And so there is definitely a lot going on in regards to retrieving information because, repeatedly, I've always said the devil's in the detail. And that is so true because you run around looking for answers. And as I stated before, God has already answered your prayer. All the information that you need is right there in regards to navigating and moving forward. But sometimes we can be our own stumbling blocks. We get into this energy of sometimes of stagnicity. It's not even, it's kind of like you put your passion on pause. You start being mediocre. You get into that mediocre energy. But I wanted to discuss the whole situation in regards to Taurus. Okay, and I've said for a while now how Taurus attacked Libra, excuse me. Oh, they have now they're coming up. Now they're coming up. They feel attacked. Libra attacked Taurus. See, the thing about it, it was passive aggressive, but it wasn't even like aggressive, like it was passive execution. You know what I'm saying? So it's so covert, which just shows the weakness and the weakling in the energy. It's weakling energy. It's like someone robbing someone that's, paraplegic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, who does that? They don't want a real matchup. Do you understand? They don't want to show their true selves. So, I'm not an astrologer at all, but and I don't practice, like, I know various people, they do Vedic and astrology and things of that nature. I don't really do that. I just come from a very universal space. But I appreciate the science because it only confirms the spiritual. So it goes hand in hand, which is that mutable energy in its highest form, when they work together. Now, Sagittarius energy has been hanging around Taurus and Libra a lot. Okay, and I was meditating on this in regards to the significance in my own life, because sometimes you'll see someone else and you're like, wow, my life kind of mirrors that person. There's some similarities and maybe you can get insight. So, I crossed over and got my YouTube silver button on a Sagittarius full moon in 2019. That moon was very significant. I knew it was significant at the time. And it was funny because I was at my former friend's house. She was a Scorpio. So I was at her house. It was just her and I. And just us mothers, And I crossed over and I had like over 100,000 subscribers. That day I crossed over on a full moon in Sagittarius. And I felt inclined, there's like a river, a lake. So I just went down there. You know, it was just intuitive. So I went down there and I just walked around the water. But I knew there was an attack. I felt it in my stomach. Okay, belly of the beast energy, Capricorn. I felt it. And that's when that was the first time I was attacked. And it was really bad because they also started noticing like I was having like these like episodes, like where like I would just like I started vomiting, you know, and like there were times like I couldn't drive, you know. After it was kind of like building up to it, you know, prior to me getting 100,000 subscribers. And so like that night it got really bad. And I almost went to the hospital. That's how bad it was. Because I felt like I was having a heart attack. Like a heart attack was induced, you know. So that situation really made me reflect on Sagittarius' energy. And then it made me think of the recent Sagittarius full moon that we had. So it's good always to record your experiences as a frame reference for you in regards to how much you've grown, okay? But also to make you sharper in regards to analyzing your path, how you navigate, you know, what, it's kind of like diamond dust that you're looking over, you know what I mean? That type of energy. Like, why are you looking over that? Like, did you get your eyes fixed? Hello, you know? But as I stated, I'm a watcher. Like I watch the stars. I'm a night gazer. That's what I do. You know, so I can look at the sky and then I'll see the shift in the stars. But I always use the moon as the radius or the nuclear. Well, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. The median. Bullseye energy, Taurus, the dot, okay? But it's kind of like at the center of the universe for me in regards to where I'm located, like my location in life. It stands as the, you know, as the universe. It's in the middle of the universe, okay? Pardon me, sorry, scrambling. Scrambled eggs, rotten eggs, Gemini energy. So this past Sagittarius full moon that we had was significant, and I felt like a lot happened in regards to it had a lot, like it was a lot of heavyweight energy and a lot of Scorpio energy. So you're dealing with Capricorn energy and Scorpio energy, you know. And you know, that's the thing that people don't understand. I was really meditating and thinking about my interaction with some of these individuals that are, you know, I'm going to just call them bricklayers. Okay? Bricklayers. Masons. Pardon me. Masons. No disrespect. No disrespect. You know, I'd say it any day. But I just like them to know that you're a builder. You know? Because, you know, people can put like a label on a wall, but they didn't build it, you know? That's the renter's energy. You rent this building. I own it. You're late on the rent. Beloved in the building. Darling. But it really put me in the space to kind of, you know, get some an understanding of this energy, because see, everybody wants Capricorn energy, but they don't understand that it's tied to Scorpio. Money and death have a relationship. It's dead presidents. And people chase after the position of Capricorn, not knowing that death is next door. And that's why money, power, and respect is something that not everybody can ascertain in this lifetime, because they don't have this, the spiritual depth to appreciate it. Beloved in the building. One moment, I'm smoking too, so it is what it is. I'm laying down. The cord is like not long enough, and I'm charging the phone. That's why, how you get your money, Lala energy, Aries energy, is vital. It's very vital, especially to a female energy. Because females do a lot of covert shit, especially in regards to procreation. It's unfortunate that we don't measure the quality of procreation. We used to do that. It's called produce, fruit, vegetables. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on, where's my lighter? Where's my lighter? Get your lighters up. Just get your lighters up. I promise you, I was a gangster rapper in a past life. And a nun too. I'm a Pisces, okay? I've had some lifetimes on me. You ever had those moments where like you're annoyed because you want everything in one spot? You don't want to move, you don't want to do nothing. It's like, I don't want to get up for this right now. Hold on. That's why I look at some of these people like nincompoops. It's like, you want to have money, power, and respect. They really do believe in miracles. I believe in them too. I just want to know who they asking for the miracle from. Like, who did you put your petition into for this miracle to come into fruition? You'd be like, you know what? I don't think so. So I felt the attack via my moon. That's how I felt the attack. And then it made me think of my own personal experiences and my family, particularly with my father. And then I went to the lake. Like it's interesting how something can be embedded in your mind and experience, and you can almost remake it and not be aware of it. But it's like God did a retrograde on my life because I needed self-awareness to have outer awareness. In order to have outer awareness, you have to have self-awareness first. And you always learn more at a death than you do at a birth, beloved in the building. Because you always got to go through the paperwork. You get to see what they were hiding. See, that's when I met Charles. I knew Daddy. I know Daddy. I've heard of Charles. You know what I'm saying? I heard of Charles. But then I officially met him. And it was a fucked up introduction. You get what I'm saying? It was a fucked up introduction. I was like, who the fuck is this man? That's when I discovered my father's IEP when he was a child. He had told me about it, you know, a little bit about it. But then like I actually saw the document and I was like, wow. It was interesting to look at, you know. And he had like cards, pictures that I drew for him, you know. Interesting, huh? The plot thickens. Now, the water is connected to the moon. The moon is connected to the water. It's the pearl. The moon is the pearl. And she winks sometimes. She's a tease. Did you know that? The moon, she is a tease. But she'll watch over you. And that's where the tower comes in. Because the moon, when it's full, it's a watchtower. Illumination. The time has come. Midnight. That's where you get the 12. Sagittarius energy, which also greets Pisces. So why is Sagittarius, beloved in the building, greeting Pisces? What relationship does Sagittarius have with Pisces in the nighttime? Because there is a 7 of Swords in reverse that is going to be discovered. Because it's like you keep going back to a crime scene, right? And you keep thinking you got everything. And it's like the spiritual boss is like, you know, God's like, I need you to go back again. You're like, I saw everything. He's like, no, you need to go back again. You need to be more thorough. That's where precision comes in. It's interesting because God's telling you, it's like you went through the attack, right? But God's like, you're not seeing it. You need to go back. It's interesting how it's played out for you again. Because if you really look at it, the aggression, it's being removed because it was heavy aggression. It was heavy aggression when they did it. It was heavy aggression in 2020. Heavy aggression. I did not want to be here for that. I left on January 23rd. True story. I was like, I'm Jording out. And when I arrive, it's Kobe on that ass. I am telling you the truth. To God be the glory. Yes, I flew out of Dulles Airport on January 23rd on purpose. I did that shit on purpose. And arrived on January 24th. I was like, I'm out. I exited the building like a tourist, okay? Is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? My footsteps are ordered. And that's why I always tell people, you know, things will change in regards to your plans, but you have to focus on maintaining the mission. You gotta focus on the mission. And these people were trying to, it was like, it's almost like a coup. It's like what they were doing. Because I felt like, I kept hearing, like the last cuckoo, mockingbird energy. You know, who killed the mockingbird? You know? It was like parrot energy. I felt like the energy of like, it was like pirates. And it was like being projected in such a way. Yeah, it was like projecting like energy elsewhere. It was deflecting a lot. What was really going on is you had a bitch dancing that had your head cut off, is what I'm trying to tell you. That's what the energy was. And you didn't even know that this bitch was dancing for your death. Like, that's the energy. And this whole concept of spiritual geometry is very relevant, but it's not really spoken about a lot because it is very sacred. It's very, 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 very sacred. They don't even want me to talk about it. I don't think I'm going to, certain things are sacred. I can't talk about it online. But that would just be for my hubby. I'll put him on. I got to put him on. Okay. I got to put him on. But the greatest shape is the circle. The greatest shape is the circle. We see it in the celestial realm. There's an argument, they say stars. Beloved in the building, I just delivered the messages. But you have the circle, you have the star, you have the pyramids, the triangle. You have the rectangle, the tomb, the actual the coffin, pardon me. You have the coffin. The coffin's a rectangle. Beloved in the building, the spiritual government is here. I'm on my job. They like what I said.
No, I want to see the Winston. I want to see the news. Okay.
But slow down, please. Please. Let me give the messages. So, the circle, and then you have Saturn with the ring. Okay, you have Saturn with the rings. And that's very significant in regards to, like, rings. There was this YouTuber I saw, it was a gentleman. He was talking about, he does like men's fashion and stuff like that. And he was talking about the significance of rings on a man and what finger each ring means on per finger. I thought it was very fascinating. You know, because a lot of people want the pinky. You know, but the index is alpha energy. You know what I'm saying? That index finger will get you in court. It will get you in court. You know, your pinky might give you, your pinky might let you off. But the finger, the index finger, that's conviction right there. The pinky can't necessarily give you conviction. Pardon me. What? The charger? There's another one in the bag. Okay, go ahead. Hold on 1 second. Give it to me. Give it to me. Up in the way.
No.
Wait.
It's this way.
I know. Give it to me.
Oh.
All right, chill out. I'm relaxing. I'm not getting it up. I really don't like this. And I'm having some ice cream later, okay?
Yay, I love ice cream.
Okay. Yeah, so, pardon me. I'm trying to get back. Yeah, but the moon, okay, and so Saturn, the rings, something has to be returned. And I was watching this gentleman and he was talking about that. Sorry, I got to do it like this, retrograde energy, to get back to the focal point. This is me spiritually walking backwards to extract valuable information that is pertinent to me and to the masses. You get what I'm saying? So I'm doing it right in front of your face, which is something that I would suggest that you would also implement in your own life because it'll help you. So, like I was saying, the pinky finger, you might be able to buy your way out. That's like you can, it's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but it's like your ass, like your actual life. But like a conviction is the index finger. Like that's just how I interpret it, because that's alpha energy. That's Alpha and Omega. That's the finger of God, because you separate someone. You point them out. It's an acknowledgement. A pinky finger doesn't acknowledge you. And motherfuckers are around here kissing pinky fingers and sucking on pinkies, but never knowing that they're just renting. They're just renting shit. Like they, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were really thinking about succession and longevity and legacy, you would utilize the index finger, because that automatically puts you in a state of 10 of Pentacles. But you had the Libra energy on some slut shit. And motherfuckers were mad at me because I peeped that shit. And the thing is, like, it's a real thing, you know. Like, there's a lot of men on, you know, if I had to be really honest, that Taurus energy, they were trying to emulate that so bad. And as the daughter of a Taurus, I was appalled by that shit, because it was like, it was so counterfeit. The whole, you know, it was entertainment, bad entertainment, but it was so counterfeit to see, you know, men trying to, you know, imitate Taurus energy. Because, you know, you're the male energy in the household, that's God energy. That's Hierophant energy. It's supposed to be like that. And these bitches were like, no. And that's why these motherfuckers attacked me too. Because I wasn't down for their agenda. And I was evolving into Taurus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was evolving into that energy. And it frightened them. And that's why I say, you know, when, particularly like Lala used to say, there's a right and a wrong way to getting what you want. The right way, it's yours to keep. You get it the wrong way, you always got to fight for it. You always got to fight to keep it. It's like water. It just slips through your fingers. You can't hold water. Yes, I'm that appalled by it. I really am that appalled by it. Because I'm watching this. And it's really because Taurus put its foot down. That's all that is. See, when Taurus disciplines, nobody likes it. I know this. When Taurus disciplines, nobody likes it. Because there's a permanence to it. It's unmoved. But then they'll look at you like there's a disregard energy, like you just don't care. It's like, what are you talking about? You got to pay the piper. What are you talking about? And bitches want to ride you like you some fucking horse.
No, I got you. No, I'm not happy.
It's like, who shits on you, tells you ain't shit while stealing from you? You ain't shit, motherfucker. Who does that? They disrespect your name while taking from you? Who does that? And look at the situation with the moon and the ocean now. It's horrible. I got the sharks talking to me and shit. They ready to pop off. Step into the water. Step into the water.
It's finally gonna out.
And the piercings on the sharks, there you guys got to be like, stop talking about it doesn't hurt. We just ain't bitches. Okay? I never cried when I got a piercing or, you know, a tattoo, but like that doesn't mean you can just like staple some shit. Don't just staple a tag on us and shit. That's so rude. You tagged us like we were like food and you're in our home. Like, who does that shit? That's what these motherfuckers do to you. They want to put a tag on you, you know. And like, who does that? You can't sell me. I'm not for sale. And they've been doing this for a long time. And the Sagittarius moon, that's a moon that people overlook because it's Jupiter energy. It's like potluck energy. You know, it's big wishes, fruition coming true. Okay? But it's also prophecies, you know, coming into actualization. And that is where you really see the action. You really see the light show in heaven being transferred on earth. You're already seeing the light show with meteor showers, you know, but you're going to start seeing it on earth. And the reconstruction in regards to Taurus's energy, it's when Taurus gets hurt, it's a serious problem because it's the building. Do you understand what I'm saying? When Taurus is injured, it's the building that gets hurt. So the shelter stripped away from you, you know, you can't house resources and things like that. So it's problematic. It's very problematic. If you journal, go back and look at your notes. Around that time when we had the full moon in Sagittarius, I would do that. Or meditate. Think about the things that were happening at that time, how you felt. And then think about it now. I'm very serious when I tell you this. When I speak on the Capricorn and Scorpio energy. You know, because I'm aware of people studying demonology. I understand that. You know, I was actually apprehensive about studying it for a long time. You know, but I read on it. I read on it. You got to know what you're fighting, correct? I read on it. But experience is also a great teacher. And so the replication of stupidity and atrocities is easy to point out. But people pursue this. They pursue that Capricorn energy and they think they're invincible. When the Six of Swords is there, because you have to have a relationship with it. Because you're walking around with dead currency. So you better make nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the energy. That's why money is the root of all evil. That's why you got to be careful. Like some places you go to, you see they wear gloves at the cash register. They do that for a reason. You see $100, you know, you get $50. How many people touch that? Some places they don't even accept hundreds. They don't want that. It's funny, they don't want that energy around them. You go to some restaurants, they'll tell you no hundreds, no 50s. We only take 20s or less. They do that to deflect robbery energy. Beloved in the building. It's a deep energy, that Capricorn energy, because why? Capricorn is connected to Scorpio. And now these bitches they're not calculated. They stole money, embezzled money, abused people, smeared people's name out in the street. They did all of that while taking the money, not knowing that death was like, all right, okay. I had a list today, but I guess we're getting some more people. The collection plate is overflowing. Yes, you guys made the collection plate overflow. And I'm telling you, I see the blood spilling right now on the door. I see blood on my doorknob right now spilling over. That's what I see. It's going to be bleeding outside. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He will stay here forever.
And you were doing all that shit, not even knowing that Pisces and Sagittarius met up. And you got 12-12, right? Pisces, the 12th sign, Sagittarius, December, 12 energy. 12-12, what is that? 2 become 1. Beloved in the building. It's your ass. 2 heads are better than 1. But when 2 get together, they become 1. Twins energy, Gemini, lovers. Meeting like-minded people. Taking care of the fracture. But you don't know nothing about Pisces. And you don't know a damn thing about Sagittarius. I have motherfuckers try to argue with me. Well, Libra, the justice sign, has the sword. I'm like, that bitch is not ready for war. Do you see Sagittarius? It is by the water speaking to the ancestors. They are giving up the ghost and saying, we are going to go Casper on that ass. Sagittarius went to go get baptized. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Ready for war. And you bitches are godless. You got the holy water right there and Archangel Michael. Temperance energy. We're tempering ourselves. We do this for you, not for us. And that's why I keep telling you. And a lot of people, they don't respect that. Like, you're calm for them. You're not doing it for you. Because you don't even know yourself like that. That's scary. And I'm honest. Like, I know the type of person I am. But I don't want to get to know how, But these people, they'll bring that out of you. True story. Because what they put out matches the energy and the anger that you feel. And they're doing this at night. Pisces and Sagittarius is meeting at nighttime. That is not good. Dark waters? Are you serious? It's the moon right there. You got the sting right by the water. The Scorpio, you got the sting right there. And the thing is with Taurus, because Taurus doesn't make easy money. It's long labor. Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. And for its ability to reconstruct itself costs Taurus money. It's like it's like you're in 5th grade, right? But you're really supposed, you're supposed to be in 7th. That's the energy. It's like they try to pull you back so they can move forward, which is horrible because why? Propel energy. It's rubber bands. It is rubber bands on these bitches, is what I'm trying to say. Because you're taking, see, your money's your money, and their money is your money, and they don't have no money, and you're taking all the money. And that Libra energy, that wasn't my heart. That was fake justice. You got the sword, not the pen. The high priestess has the pen in the book, beloved in the building. So sit all the way down. Bitch, you're my bodyguard. True story. How can Libra walk around here as if their oath and pledge is actually significant and real? You don't even have the book. The high priestess has the book. The pen is mightier than the sword. So all this he said, she said, that's bullshit. That's just rhetoric that you hoes rehearse over and over again amongst each other and spread like a virus. And Taurus doesn't like its time wasted. That is like a tick for him. He does not like that. Only he can be slow in his actions, not you. So when I tell you the payback is going to be so painful, because Taurus will remember that affliction that was induced on it, on Taurus. Because Taurus, like money, payback. Lawsuit. Because Taurus is in that Capricorn energy right now in regards to being detail oriented. Well, I hope that helped. That's all they're giving me right now. So you can't, the thing about it is, they were doing Houdini shit with dirty hands. They so flagrant, they want you to see they want you to see the fingerprints. That's how flagrant they are. In your face. It's you're never gonna see. I'm telling you, the justification, like, I don't even hear that shit. I don't even listen to that. We're in a recession, man. We went to jail and now we broke. Lockdown, we come out, we broke. Like what? It's hard to even get a spot, you know, to get an apartment. Like, landlords, they are so serious out here. Oh my gosh, these motherfuckers want blood work. They don't trust nobody, because in 2020, people were backed up real bad, real bad. They want 7 years work history. I was like, player, what? They just can't articulate their bullshit because they don't want to hear it themselves. When you actually have to say it out loud and you hear it and another person hears it, it's fucked up. It really is that fucked up for them. They don't want to, they'll do it, but speaking about it, they don't want to talk about it. But ladies and gentlemen, Taurus is in the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn is meeting with Scorpio. Pisces gets the call and has a sip with Sagittarius. Beloved in the building. 2 cups. What shall be birthed out of this ordeal? America. Smooches.